Hello everyone, welcome to the Pacific Northwest. My name is Steve Stacker and I live right here in Bellingham, Washington. I'm a flight attendant with Allegiant Air and I'm based right here in my hometown. This is an important message for all Allegiant flight attendants. We voted in the TWU to act as our third-party representative back in 2010. Nearly 5 years later, they have failed to secure their first contract. Apparently, TWU has given up. Over the last 2 years, they haven't put forth much effort into securing their contract, and it has become evident, even to many TWU supporters, that they don't have a plan moving forward. 2 to 3 years ago, when TWU started jeopardizing our jobs with their corporate campaign, it did not sit well with the flight attendants. TWU launched a website, willallegiantbethere.org, and then on February 9th and 10th of 2013, they used 2 Southwest Airlines flight attendants to hand out Will Allegiant Be There flyers to our passengers on Allegiant flights from Spokane and Boise to Honolulu. This was just a small part of their corporate campaign, but it will help you to understand the tactics TWU used against those they are supposed to be representing. When I attended the TWU meeting here in Bellingham a few months ago, the PowerPoint presentation stated that the corporate campaign was suspended because of lack of member support. However, the website is still up and running and is being maintained. The flight attendants pulled their support because the TWU was attempting to drive business away from Allegiant, thus threatening our jobs and our livelihood. The discontent continued to grow last fall when our lead negotiator and another member of the negotiating team resigned after 3.5 years of service. In their resignation letter, here are the reasons that they gave for resigning. We could no longer support TWU in the direction they are taking this campaign. We couldn't stand idly by and lead this work group along a path that we feel does not have the best interests of the flight attendants in mind. The political position of TWU should not be what is guiding our direction. Their resignation letter is posted on the Allegiant for Me website if you would like to read it. As I'm sure all of you know by now, over the last 8 months there has been a consistent and determined effort to decertify the Transport Workers Union, the TWU, as the sole bargaining agent of Allegiant Airlines flight attendants. Allegiant for Me started as the name of a movement, but then became the people of the movement. Despite what TWU claims, there are no outsiders amongst the Allegiant for Me team. It only consists of Allegiant flight attendants and Allegiant flight dispatchers. The majority of us signed cards asking the NMB to grant us an election so we could take back control of our professional lives. Management by law could not help us, and no matter what the TWU has said, no member of management has ever been a part of or contributed to the Allegiant for Me movement. Under the Railway Labor Act, the process of decertifying a union is very complicated. A straw man is required to bring about a representational election. I am the straw man, and my name was on every authorization card because by law it had to be. The Railway Labor Act requires that 50%, more than 50% of the work group must sign authorization cards. Now we are here. We filed our application in Washington, D.C. with the NMB on July 1st. The NMB verified the authenticity of every authorization card, and there will now be an election. The TWU tried to take away our voice. After we filed our application, they filed interference claims with the National Mediation Board and asked the NMB to dismiss our application and not grant us an election. We have been in a stagnant situation for nearly 5 years, and you need to remember, only 2 things can happen to get us moving in any direction, either forward or backward. Number 1, TWU has to secure their first contract. As we've all seen, that scenario is unlikely to happen. Number 2, we vote the TWU out. Look at our very own Allegiant flight dispatchers, as they are part of the Allegiant for Me team also. Back in April, they successfully decertified their union and returned to direct negotiations with Allegiant management. Within a matter of months, they received retention bonuses, raises, their work rule negotiations with the company. Everyone's voice needs to be heard in the secret ballot election. You need to vote. And even though my name will be on the ballot, I am asking you to vote no union. Visit our website, allegiantforme.com, to stay up to date. See you in the sky.